Hey everybody, driving down the road once again, and well, I had an interesting question come across my desk the other day. An individual is saying, well, I would really love to be able to market Renatus, but you see, I have a job and I just don't have the time to do it. Really? That's the excuse? I have a job? Listen, most of my start as an entrepreneur happened while I was full-time employed by someone else. I utilized my evenings, I utilized my weekends, I utilized every bit of time that I possibly could so that I could build my part-time business into at least 2 to 3 times the amount of money that I was making in my full-time job, and then I could make the transition out, which is exactly what I did. I am a true believer in this. Renatus is a part-time business for an individual who is full-time employed. And if an individual on a part-time basis can discipline themselves enough to drive success in Renatus, by the time they get to a point where they want to quit their day job and go full-time in Renatus, they will absolutely dominate in the market. That'll generate huge profits because they'll use their time effectively. Here's the other side of it. And I know I've talked about this before, but I've seen individuals who quit their job too early because they wanted to have the time to build Renatus, and it didn't really help them. It generally hurt them. How so? Because they didn't discipline themselves enough to be successful on a part-time basis. Going full-time doesn't help. All that means is you got more time during your day to mess around. And people have a propensity to confuse activity with accomplishment. I don't want to see that happen. So for those individuals who say, well, I can't build this business because I got a full-time job, nonsense. That's one of those excuses for failure that I believe individuals assign to themselves, or excuses that promote failure. A job should be the motivation for you to go out there and build your Renatus business so that you can one day achieve a level of freedom that allows you and affords you the opportunity to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want. There's another thing you got to remember. Sometimes you have to give up what you value most so that you can get it back later in abundance.